Hello there, this is DBT, and this Art of Runes. And alright, let's play some more Asphalt 9 on the Switch, and this is an auxiliary video. It's one of those that I record at some point in the past, or well, the past for you when you're watching it, and I just release it whenever I don't have anything else to show on the channel. So, in case you were curious, that is what we're looking at today. But what we're doing is actually doing career, and it was important for me to do the career as soon as possible because, well, let me show you. Let me give you a little bit of context as to where in space we're at the moment. We're at the very end of the electric season. You can see that there's 2 days and 14 hours left to go. And I'm doing this recording of the career. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. In fact, I did like 1 or 2 episodes a very, very long time ago when I started playing the Switch version of the game. But I never went through with it because honestly, career is a little bit, I wouldn't say necessarily boring, but you know, it's not as exciting as playing multiplayer or the events or whatever. So I've just been letting it on the side, but I need to do it because in the festive season, which is in theory, not the very next season, but the one after that, in that season, there's going to be a change in the career where they're going to change how career looks and also the requirements. Well, technically the requirements stay the same for the races, but let me give you a quick example over here. I think I should have a race over here too. Yeah, like this one, for example. You can see that it says I need a car with a recommended rank of 3244. So let's go into it. And well, in this case, my car absolutely beats that requirement. But let me see, I'm sure I can find a better one. Actually, I wanted to do this races of Class S, for example. This one, it requires a rank of 3472. I could go with a lower rank car, like for example my Veneno. That's actually a very nice way to start it. And at most, it would normally give me a warning. Right now, it won't give me the warning because I have disabled them. But it will be like, hey, your car is a little underpowered. You sure you want to try this? Because you may fail. And that's it. That is the extent of the situation there. But once a new change happens, this, instead of recommended rank up top, it's gonna say require rank or something along those lines, which means you won't be able to do the race unless your car is actually at the car that they ask you to be, or very, very, very close. We're talking about, I don't know, like maybe 50 rank points or something. I don't know exactly how much, but and this becomes a problem because in some situations you may just not have the car to do it. And this is especially troublesome in, for example, right now, well, it let me use pretty much any Class S car that I have, so I definitely have cars that can deal with the requirements. But in some other seasons, for example, there's one season that is all about the W Motors brand. And for that, there is obviously the Lycan Hypersport and the Fenner Super Sport, right? The problem is that later on in that season, since you can only use those cars, it asks you to be at a certain rank, and that's exactly the problem that I have in the global version, that I never did the races while I could, even though the rank was lower, because I don't have epics for those cars. Well, for the Lycan, it's the only one that I have. I don't have the Fenner. And then I'm stuck until I happen to find enough epic import parts to get to the required rank. And granted, it's not that you need to finish the career, but it's something that you want to do over time, right? So I think it's going to be the same. For example, there's a season which might indeed get me stuck because I don't have many cars for that, but there's a season for French cars, and that would mean something like the Genty Aquilone. Oh boy, Jesus. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose a race. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose a race. All right, I need to pay attention in my next attempt. Like the Genty Aquilone and the Bugatti Chiron, but I don't have the Chiron. I did not manage a single one of those requirements. Oh my god, I am terrible at this game. All right, let's try this again. And I'm sure I can do it with my Veneno, but you know, if... Oh, I did finish the drift. All right, that's good enough. Let's try that again. And yeah, with my Veneno, because I love that thing. Now, I could actually upgrade my Veneno. You can see that my top rank right there that I can have with 3 stars is 3500, but I just want to prove a point that it's actually doable. You don't always need to be at that rank. In fact, if I didn't suck as much at this game, I should be able to do this easily, but maybe it's because I was talking and I wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, I think you get the idea. If there's certain limits or requirement of cars and you don't happen to have the car at the required rank, then you're completely stuck. While right now, I'm talking that's how it's going to be in the future. While right now, you still have the chance to do the races and maybe you can do some magic and win the races even if you're pretty under rank. Because you know how this game is. Rank, it's a something that tells you how good or bad your car is compared to what they're requiring. But you know, you may have a really fast car, and even though it has a lower rank, it can actually put up with slower, higher ranked cars if you drive it well enough. So who knows? I just wanted to talk a little bit about this, and like I said, I need to do these races, and of course I can do them by myself. But I thought, hey, this could be some nice auxiliary video for later on. And here we are. Auxiliary videos for the win. And honestly, they do save my butt from time to time when I really don't have anything else to upload in the channel. And it's like, I don't know, was busy or whatever. And then it's like, all right, well, I do have my auxiliary videos. Oh, Jesus. And I can rely on those to have some content for the channel. And there we go. We got our first, oh, Jesus. Our first place. Oh, yeah, Pepe. So yeah, it's doable even with lower ranked cars. Generally speaking, so long as you drive well enough, you should be able to do it. But like I said, in the future, that's gonna change, and they're gonna be like, no, you actually need. Well, this is not the case for these races. I don't know. Maybe later on in this season, it's also gonna have some higher requirements that I won't know about. So that's why I am right now really focusing on doing that. Now, I could continue using my Veneno, but I do want to use some other cars that I normally wouldn't. Like, for example, maybe I could use my Cien. Oh, let's try the Regera. This is a car that I have unlocked, but I don't think I have upgraded at all. So I don't know how it's gonna perform. I have it already at 3 stars somehow, and I have not upgraded it one bit. But you can see the rank is only like 40 points under, so maybe this would be enough. I don't know. I'm just curious to try this car because I unlocked it and never touched. And that's another problem with my Class S cars, that I don't really use them. Because other than in quick race, where I can just use whatever car, however many times I want in whatever track that I want, so long as it's been included in the track list. But in multiplayer, I never reach Legend League. I think it also has to do, I never reach it because I never try hard enough. By now I do have some decent cars that should be able to take me there. But I just haven't tried hard enough. And it's generally the case where I don't care too much to reach Legend League. Or I didn't care, I should say. I didn't care too much because I didn't have good Class S cars. Now I have some decent ones. I know that people say that the Terzo Milenio isn't good and all of that, but come on. If you compare that to just having a Lambo Centenario, well, I mean, yeah, big difference. And now I have the Regera at 3 stars only, but you know, I will continue to slowly buy those blueprints because Jesus Christ, they're so expensive. And whoa, we're okay. Don't panic, people. Yeah, this thing is fast, even if I'm stuck. Then what happened with the sound? I don't know. Okay, nice. And I actually have another car that I had to do it. Let's wait until there's a higher requirement over here and I'll show it to you. But for now, let's try. No, the Cien, I'll wait for it a little bit. All right, let's try the Regera again too, because why not? 440. Oh yeah, this is pretty fast. Cool. Oh, does this car have perfect nitro boost? I don't think it does, because this is an old car in the game. And as far as I know, old cars don't have that, but let's see. And yeah, I'm not skipping the loading because it's not super long, but maybe I should. Oh well, we'll be fine. Oh, beautiful Cien. The Chiron. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the Chiron. Perfect run in Nitro Shockwave. Okay. So the Chiron, I have not been able to unlock that thing because the blueprints are so rare to acquire. So rare. So that kind of sucks, but at the same time, hold on, let me do my shockwaves. There's one. And sorry, buddy. There's two. Perfect. Apparently, I think I read this somewhere, because I don't quite remember. It happened a year ago. But I believe that in the festive season, which is the season in which these changes are going to happen anyway, I believe that in that season there's going to be some event for the Bugatti Chiron. I think it's like a special event for the Chiron, not necessarily the old special event where they were much more given apparently with the blueprints and whatnot. This is a harder one, or a much less giving one, but hey, any blueprints for that thing are good in my case, because again, I don't have the car and it'll take me forever. The blueprints for the Chiron and the Genti Aquilone are extremely rare for credits in the store. They're often being sold for tokens, but I don't want to buy them for tokens. I don't spend tokens and things like that. So I'm just waiting for them to show for credits, and just the other day I managed to find the ones for the Genti, so I bought all 5 of them, even though that was like 2 million or so credits. But I was like, these are so rare that I need to have them. But yeah, for the Chiron, man. And like I said, the blueprints for the Regera are expensive. For the Chiron are equally as expensive. I think it's like 4 or 5 million if you want to buy all 5 blueprints. So that's why I'm trying to have a little bit of extra. Which car should I use now? Oh, let's try the good old Centenario, because why not? That's why I try to have a little bit of extra credits laying around. I don't know if you remember, but a couple months ago or so, I used to have a bunch of credits. I had like, I don't know, almost 15, maybe 20 million credits, and I had them around because, oh, maybe I'll need them at some point. Now, in the end, I ended up spending a lot of now, and now I don't have as many because I try to continue spending to upgrade the cars, which I noticed has been for the longest time my issue in this game. That I start hoarding the credits and I don't spend in upgrading my cars, and that is kind of dumb because I want to have my cars upgraded. But then again, it's the situation where, why did I miss my 360s? I don't know. Oh Jesus! Oh boy! Intended, totally intended. This is what I wanted to do. It's a shortcut. Yeah, I try to have a little bit of those credits around precisely for when there's something in the store for credits that is worthwhile, but not to have as much. Because if I wanted, obviously I could have again a whole bunch of credits laying around. But I've been spending in upgrading, believe it or not, some Class C cars. Right now, at the moment that I'm recording this, I am upgrading still my Acura NSX GT3 Evo, which is a car that I love. So, but yeah, it starts becoming expensive to upgrade that thing, so. And I try to keep it cool. I just upgrade, since I'm in no hurry really to upgrade all the way up. It's not like, oh, today I'm gonna spend 2 million upgrading that thing. Nah, I'll spend 300,000 or 400,000 in one of the upgrades, and then the 90 or 100,000 in the in the import parts. Not Epic, the regular imports. And that's it. That's it for today. No more spending. That's how I've been getting around doing all that. So, like I said, at some point earlier in the life of this channel, really when I started playing the Switch version, and had some decent cars, or some decent amount of cars, I should say. Ooh, a haunted race. Okay. But that, how about we try? Okay, let's try the FXXK, just because I never used this thing. Like I said, I did try to record this type of things before, but you know, I got distracted with, oh, let's play multiplayer instead. Oh, let's do this event. Oh, let's do that. Let's make a video about this, a video about that. But like I said, and this is the third time that I say, like I said, for an auxiliary video, this works perfectly fine, because this doesn't necessarily require, you know, this will be uploaded whenever, and you know, that's all. It's not like, oh, check this time limited event that, I mean, I imagine that anybody that is watching this video already knows plenty about the game, so it's not like I'm presenting news. But I don't know, I don't want it to be the case that, oh, Right now there's this event going, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, it turns out that the video is 3 months old, you know, and you're like, oh well, thank you for telling me 3 months later. So yeah, the career doesn't matter all that much. I would imagine a lot of you guys watching it already have your career all done, but I like doing the career because indeed I do get to drive some cars that I would never drive otherwise. That was exactly my... Oh, get out of the way, dude. I hate this slowdown. I hate this slowdown so much. Because it kind of doesn't quite take away the control from you. You can still control the car while that slowdown is happening. But it throws, at least to me, I don't know. Why don't you tell me in the comments if this happens to you? But to me, what it does, it throws off my momentum, let's say, or... How can I... What could I say? Yeah, I'm gonna say my momentum, or the inertia, I don't know. That I'm driving like this and I'm doing this and I know that I need to start turning, but the moment it goes super slow down, it's like, oh Jesus, how much am I turning? I don't get to really see how much am I turning while this thing slow down, and by the time it resumes, and because all the dumb zoom in zoom out effect to highlight the ramps at the end, yeah, sometimes I end up losing control of the car, kind of like I did over there in the previous attempt, and I find it so obnoxious. I don't know why. I think a lot of people have been asking for this thing to be removed for ages, and yet here we are, still there, as obnoxious as always. Is it just me? It can't just be me. Come on. Can't be the only person who loses control of the car because of this dumb thing. I mean, does it look cool? Yeah, sure. Whoa, I thought I had wrecked. Okay, I'll take it. Jesus. I'm like, why do I not see the message of you got busted or whatever? Oh, because I didn't wreck, that's why. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to align myself to just go straight into the ramp without needing to steer, because man, it really drives me off when stuff like that happens. You're like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just driving here. Oh, thank you, slow down. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I haven't mentioned this, but you can see in the left, I mean, by the time you're watching this video, this has been a thing already on the channel for some time, I would imagine. But I just wanted to mention that on the left bottom side of the screen, you can see which song is playing. Oh my god, we finally have that. You know, just to show what song, because normally I do put in the description where these songs come from, but you don't know exactly which song is playing. For example, from White Bat Audio, aka Carl Casey, he has a ton of songs, so finding the specific one that maybe you like, it's a bit tough. So at least like this, you have the title of the song. So there you go. All right, so for this one, I just gotta do some barrel rolls. Not a problemo. Ooh, is that a Yesco? Oh, Jesus. Hey, stop it. Stop, you two. Jesus. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, we have barrel rolls to do here. But didn't I do some at the start, or... But, oh my god, no. I'm gonna lose the race. Oh my... Well... Thank you, Jesco. Yeah, I think it was the Jesco. Was the Jesco the one that stopped my barrel rolls from happening? Because I could swear I was doing some barrel rolls at the start. All right, let's try this again. Jesus, these are supposed to be easy, and yet, look at me go. All right, we're gonna switch car. Not because that's not a car that I can use, but... All right, let's try my Terzo Milenio. It's around the rank. I mean, again, it doesn't matter. Like I showed already, I can use a lower rank car and it should be okay. But, you know, just for the sake of some variety, that is indeed the objective. Showing some variety and showing, in this case, cars, not only that I don't normally use in multiplayer just because I can't, but, you know, just having some fun with them. Here we go. Let's go, my beauty. I wish you had a V12 engine, but oh well. We can't have it all. Alright, Jesco, whatever you are, please don't mess up my barrel rolls here. That's 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, I did complete the barrel rolls in the previous. I just didn't win the race. Well, it doesn't matter. Whee! I wonder who decided what speed to give this car. Because this car doesn't exist in real life. I mean, it exists, but only as a prototype, and it doesn't, you know, it's not functional. So I wonder if they were like, okay, people from Lamborghini, what speed should this car go at? And Lamborghini was like, 390, let's say. Yeah, sure. That's what they went with. Win the race, drift, and stunts. All right. Why are so many races over here? Cairo. What should I use here? All right, fine. Let's try the Icona Volcano. 380, fastish. Oh, it's a 2-minute race. All right, that's fine. That's all right. Win the race, drift, and stunts. Yeah, this should be easy for a 2-minute race. 750 meters. Even if I'm not trying, I'm gonna do it. Oh, up, and then there's the big loopy area, right? What is it like? 360? No, it's even bigger than that. The big loop. You know what I'm talking about. The big loop that makes this track overall not be as OP for top speed cars. I mean, yeah, this track is absolutely all about top speed, but that loopy area is the one that, if you have a car that doesn't drift well, that is where you're gonna start having issues. Whee! Why are so many cars in Class S, the starting of Class S, red? Ferrari FXXK is red, the Icona is red, the Lycan is red. Alright, how did that guy manage to do that turn so well? What is that? Is that a Jesko? And it's a golden Jesko attack. Okay. Not pretentious at all. Yeah, I think I already did all the objectives. Yeah, and I love it because there are sometimes races that are like 30 seconds and you gotta do at least 40 flat spins and, you know, 17 knockdowns. I may be exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. And then there's races like this with 2 minutes and it's like, oh, you just gotta do this and that and you're good. Like, oh, I wasn't even trying, I did it already. In the single player mode of this game, you know, the one that is offline, that you don't make any progress, like you don't unlock cars or anything, you don't unlock anything, you don't even get credits, but it's a lot of fun. In that single player mode, it actually has some races that are pretty challenging if you're trying to do all of the objectives at once. It's a lot of fun actually. I like it quite a bit. And that thing is local, so I think you can reset it. Not that I want to, but you know, in case you want the challenge again, you can, yeah, let's try it. All right, we gotta do 4 nitro bottles, subterranean dash. I don't know what version of the track that is. Is it a 30 seconds? 60. All right, nitro bottles. That should be fine. No problemo. And 2 blueprints for the. I suppose I was meant to do these races a long time ago, before I unlocked all of these cars, you know? But there comes a point in the game, and this happened to me in the global version when I was just learning how to play this game. And I promise, once I saw that there were a bunch of blueprints that I was able to get through the career instead of just by RNG. Once I learned all of that and I started playing the Switch version, I swore to myself that that was not going to be the case in the Switch version. I was like, no, in the Switch version, I will finish the career, reap all the rewards from there, and then, at least in the blueprint sense, and then I'll start doing the events, because, you know. But honestly, nah. It's so easy, well, relatively easy to get blueprints for all of these cars, that you get blueprints in the career through the events that... Oh man, I forgot the nitro bottles. Oh man, I'm a dumbass. Alright, that's fine. I just wanted to use the Lycan a bit more, that's all. I just realized I'm using the Lycan to beat the career race that is gonna give me 2 blueprints for the Lycan. Oh my god. All right, let's try it again. Also, I'm doing this right now at the end of the season because it's when I have the most fuel. So yeah, that works. That's fine. All right, let's not forget about the nitro bottles, forget about the jumps, forget about the fanciness, just focus on the nitro bottles, DBT. All right, let's do this. I know there's a nitro bottle in the crossing section of this up ahead. Right here. There's one. There's nitro bottles if I don't take this jump. If I can avoid it, that is. There we go. I think there's another one. Yep. And I missed it because, of course, there's that one, but I'm gonna skip it. I just need one more. We should be okay, right? Yeah, there it is. See, I never doubted myself. But yeah, I think you do need to get a little bit out of your way in order to get the 4 nitro bottles. That's why I missed them in the previous attempt. That's fine. Some blueprints for a car that I have already maxed out. And then the race to unlock the next season. Single player. I hate that these things are called season, and then there's also the season and the 2-month-long seasons. And I hate that. But anyway, Leap of Faith. Oh, isn't this a very short one? I need 3,700. Oh my god. Well, I think I need to show you what car I was talking about. Oh yeah, baby! I have a Jesko. Let's go. Yeah, it's 30 seconds. So much for that. Yeah, I have a Jesko. How? I never thought I was gonna get this car. I never thought I was gonna get one of the top cars on Class S. I know that soon enough this car will stop being an Elite S class. Oh well. But come on, it's the mighty Jesko, one of the fastest cars in the game. And yeah, I never thought I was gonna get it because you know how extremely pay to win this game is, and it still absolutely is, and I had to go pay to win in order to get this car. But comparatively speaking, it was a relatively good deal. I don't even, if you know how much this costs, you know how much this costs. But I'll tell you, it was well under $100. And you know that normally this game, in order to get one of this type of cars, you probably have to spend, I don't know, upwards of $300-400. I don't know, a lot of money in order to get something like this. So the fact that it was considerably cheaper, it was like a once in a few moon type of few years really, to get this thing. And I even got it to 4 stars, which again is not 6 stars, but at 4 stars it's already pretty damn quick. So yeah. All right, so a little look around of what is happening in my career, just so that you know where I am. I already finished all of this. Heatwave I finished. By the way, if you see that some of them have that claim, it's because I'm not claiming the tokens or the credits in case someday I really need them in a pinch. So yeah, I'll just get like, I don't know, there's like a total of 200 tokens that I haven't claimed. It's not a lot, but if I really need them, if I'm short, I'm doing something that's like, oh my god, this is about to expire and I just need some more tokens, that's where I'll get them from. This race I cannot complete because I need the SSC to Atara. I think when in the update, like I said, in festive season, when they rework the career, this will change to just IA Class S car, so I'll be able to do this race finally. Fire and Lightning, I think I have finished completely. Yes, I have. The electric season, I still have to do it, but man, it's so boring because it's all wines. Although I do want those blueprints, but anyway. So that's another one that I'll do later on. Italian, I think I finished. Yep. Mercedes, I finished also. Yep. European season, I finished. All of this I have finished. And then we are here in the last one. This one I cannot finish because I'm missing the Aspark Owl. I think that's the one that it requires. Oh no, it's just the ZR1. I'm just missing one blueprint to get it. So I'll be able to finish it at some point soon-ish. Did I see that one is missing over here? Yeah, so obviously whenever I'm missing something, it's mostly just gonna be because I don't have the car. Like for example, this one, it says claim, but I haven't finished it completely. I can get... Oh, I did? I thought it required a fender at some point. Oh, I'll claim this because this is absolutely inconsequential. They normally give you just garbage. Yep. So all of this is finished. And so basically the only ones that I gotta do is finish American Autos, Hyper Rome, Master, and the French. This is the one that I was talking about earlier. That it's probably gonna require at some point cars that I don't have. Specifically, like over here, it gives me a good... Not this one. Maybe it was this one. Yeah. I don't have the Citroen. I don't have the Bugatti Chiron. I don't have the Peugeot Onyx. So probably they will be requiring some of these cars in the later part of this season. So that'll be a problem. But, you know, I'm okay with not finishing this season until who knows when. But in the meantime, I do have the opportunity to finish Hyper Rome and Master classes. And just to finish this video, how about we do one race with a car that I only got to show for 30 seconds or less, because it's a damn quick car. Let's do it. A race with the Koenigsegg Jesko, which again, I'm really glad to have. It's curious because I went pay to win in Asphalt 8 long time ago to get this car, and I went well, I should say, I went extremely pay to win in Asphalt 8 to get this car, and I went some pay to win in this game to get it also, so what can I say? But, you know, it was a rare opportunity, so I just took it. Other than that, you know, I don't engage into getting the fanciest cars in this game because normally it's so expensive to do that it's not even worth it. Alright, gotta do some perfect nitros, let me not forget about that. Can I make it reach its top speed? And I haven't obviously upgraded it because this thing do be expensive, and I'm in no hurry at the moment to do it. But now that I actually have the car, maybe I should, because I can try a bit harder to get into Elite League. No, sorry, Legend League. That's what it's called in this game. Into Legend League. Now that I do have a considerably a pretty good car. I mean, it still probably will not be able to compete with people that have it at 6 stars. Maybe, I don't think anybody has a golden. I don't know. Maybe they do. Or to compete against people with the Tuatara fully upgraded and all of that. But come on, man. At long last, I have this mighty beast. I didn't mean to go on this side, but I did already. So let's just commit to it. And there you have it, the Koenigsegg Jesko. Oh yeah, baby. So there we go. That is one of these videos where I'm showing some of the single player, more the career. This is not single player. I mean, it's single player. It is. But what I'm trying to say is not offline. Anyway, when I'm doing the career races, because, you know, I gotta do them. And one thing that I forgot to mention is the fact that while I said that the change is probably going to be coming up not in the next season, which should be the Thanksgiving season from the time that I'm recording this, but in the one after that, which is the festive, the way that they do updates on the Switch, sometimes they merge 2 updates into one, and while they do have separate seasons, sometimes things happen sooner than they should. So that's why I'm doing this right before the Thanksgiving, or what is it? The Black Friday season happens. Because I don't know, maybe they merged this with the next season and this is gonna have the changes already. I have no idea, but yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm leaving it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this stuff, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also check the House of Rooms, which is my Discord server. Link is in the description. We talk about this game, other, you know, racing games as of day, the global version of this game, and whatnot. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.